Hi guys, so as some of you may have seen from my birthday haul, I did finally get my hands on a Nintendo Switch. I went halves with my mum, so I got a few goodies to go within a bundle, and yeah, so I have my Nintendo Switch here, and I know it's very late, but I still wanted to go ahead and do like an unboxing and hopefully a setup. I'll get into that bit in a second, but I just want to mention I am not the techiest person in the world in terms of setup and everything. I tend to let other people do it for me, but I really wanted to give it a go. So yeah, in terms of actually setting this up for as in an at-home console entertainment, I wanted to give it a go myself because I want to film it and stuff like that. So just a bit about that quickly. I was under the impression that I needed a VGA cable. Because my computer screen, it's a, hold on, let me just read it. It's a Philips 227E. I don't know if that's the full code or not, but that's what it says on the screen itself. Really nice screen. It's quite new to me. I don't know if it's new in terms of technology and everything, but it doesn't have built-in speakers, and so I was under the impression that I would need to go through the VGA route. So I've ordered a HDMI to VGA adapter, and I was planning to follow this really good tutorial. I'll link it down in the description and I'll show you in a second just briefly. Basically to attach that adapter to the HDMI cable in here, to then attach that to the back of my computer screen, and then there's also a 3.5mm jack for the speaker jack to go in. Did I say jack or port? I can't remember, but for the speaker jack to go in, or your headphones if you prefer, or whatever. So that sounded like a really cool idea for me, and my computer's, like the one that I saw online, because I couldn't remember all the details where I was at that time, said that the screen that I've got is VGA, and so you need that, but it seems to be HDMI, and I don't really know all these terms and that, so I was sort of learning as I was going, so please excuse me if I've coming across as thick. I really am when it comes to this sort of stuff, but I'm just trying to figure it out and teach myself and that. So yeah, it turns out that I do have another HDMI port. I'm going to quickly look behind it again and see all the stuff, because maybe you guys can help me as well. I hope you can still hear me because I'm like over the other side now, but it's got an MHL or a HDMI sort of port, which I've actually tried. So I have opened this already, but I want to do a proper unboxing. I haven't opened everything, so I've just connected it to the back, and it fits it perfectly fine. And then there's a DVI one, the one for the power. The thing that confuses me though is because I don't have internal speakers in the screen and I've got external ones, I'm not sure how the sound's going to come out. I'm really confused. Is it just going to be normal? Like, does it just still come out? Will it not? Do you know what I mean? I'm confused. Like, do I need to fuss with my speakers? Will it still come out because everything will be connected to the monitor? Do you know what I mean? So because my speakers are connected to my computer, will the sound still travel? Because yeah, I'm seeing all these different ports, and obviously, as I say, I don't know the ins and outs of what things are, and I'm just kind of learning this. So yeah, anyway, when it gets to the setup of that, I'll just have to figure it out. I probably won't talk too much when it comes to that because, you know, I'm just figuring it out. So I've been talking for 4 minutes, you're probably getting really sick of me, and yeah, so let me quickly show you that video before I forget. So maybe if you are in a similar situation and you do have a VGA sort of only output or whatever for your screen, this video might help you. Called How to Connect the Nintendo Switch to a VGA Computer Monitor or VGA TV, and it's by a channel called My Mate Vince. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see that, but there's all the information if you wanted to go ahead and check that out. Again, I will link that in the description as well. So back to the actual unboxing. First off, I want to go over everything that I possibly can. I'm not going to get too into the techie stuff. I'm just basically going to be talking about aesthetic and excitement basically. So this is the awesome box. I think it's really well packaged. I love the design. I love all the photos on the surface and everything, and it just feels good. I know that sounds strange, but the box it comes in itself is just really nice. Every time I've opened it, I keep opening it the wrong way, but so I'm just going to pull it down and give that a little pull, and then within here you will get, as you've all probably seen by now, because you know it's been like what, 6 months or whatever since it came out. So I got the design with the blue and red controllers, which I'm really excited about, because for a while every time I kept asking they were like, no, we don't have these in store, I'm sorry. And then of course you get the Switch itself, which looks very much like a tablet, and I'm actually curious to see how big it is in comparison to my Kindle Fire. I'm not going to bother taking it out of its little sheath here, but I think the Kindle Fire is just a little bit bigger. Might as well just lift this up now. Oh, if I can, got my finger in the wrong angle. So this is what it looks like. Literally just a smidgen smaller than the Kindle Fire, which is interesting. So I like that it's kind of like a tablet-esque design. It's quite familiar to use, quite unique, I guess, seeing as it is freestanding on its own, like with nothing. It is quite cool to have, you know, a familiar, easy to use, I hope, layout and design. So this is the Switch. I did actually order a, what do you call it, screen protector. I've mentioned this already before, but it's the Orsley premium tempered glass screen protector for the Nintendo Switch, and I just got that off of Amazon. I think it was like £10 or something, and there's 2 of them in here, so I will put that on at some point. I don't even know which way up this thing is. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I'm getting it all rubby already. So the Nintendo Switch logo's up here, really nice layout, really pretty, and I'm getting fingerprints. Oh, why did I do this? So I'm assuming it's that way up, and that the controllers will stick in like so, like that. Hopefully these are good, because you can never be sure if you're really getting the legit tempered glass, especially when you're ordering online. Everything's just like, I don't know, I just don't trust things, you know. I'm not going to be applying this sticker. It comes with this silly little sticker thing, and I don't understand that. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So no, I'm not going to be using a sticker, because that just doesn't make sense. So I guess I'll use the alcohol wipe to remove any oils, fingerprints and other dirt on your display. This could just ruin the whole thing, because I feel like I'm going to get so many bubbles. As you can tell, I've done the same on my phone a little while ago, and to be fair, all the bubbles are out now, but I don't know, it's just something so new and precious, you know what I mean? So, okay, I'll give this a quick wipe over. Oh, I feel like it's too wet. Oh, please don't break it. Please don't break it. It's really wet. Oh, was this a bad decision? I don't know. I've just got to carry on, I guess. And then I'm just going to wipe it with this little cloth that it comes with. I ordered this from Game, like I actually went in store and like bought it from them, not ordered, sorry. And they were so helpful. They were like really jokey and really comfortable. And for some reason I've always been intimidated to actually go in Game and just do what I need to do, because I'm not like, I would class myself as a somewhat gamer, but more of a casual gamer, so I don't know the ins and outs of all the games. I haven't played all the games, and I always feel like they're going to start talking to me and asking me stuff that I don't know, and then they'll give me a look like judging me sort of thing. I don't know why. I get that for everything that I'm a bit unsure of. So I'm just going to give that a little more of a wipe over. So yeah, this is facing me, by the way, so this way down, I'm assuming. Oh, that's actually a perfect fit. But you just watch now, I'm totally going to mess that up. This thing also comes with a little, I don't know what you'd call this, applicator card, it says, to help push it down so you don't put your fingers all over it, I guess, but I'm still probably going to mess it up. I am peeling off the sticky back. Sort of off it a little bit. Is there a way to... Ooh. Okay, there is a way to remove it, but I don't know if it's going to be sticky again. So I'm just going to gently replace it. Kind of. I've got it a bit better the second time round. I'm just going to push it down in the middle, as it says, to disperse it, I guess. Okay, it's better, like it's as good as I can make it. It's a little bit not quite on it, but you know, it's the best I can do. So I'm just gonna use this applicator card thing to smooth it out. And I think you can also use this to remove it again properly. But I had bubbles like this on my phone when I did it first, and it came out alright. It was pretty good, I think. Right, I should probably carry on with this actual God, I'm chatting so much. I haven't done a techie video like this in a while, so I'm a bit nervous, I guess. But yeah, I think that's the best I can get it at the moment. So there's that. This is how it's looking like with the screen protector on. Again, the air bubbles will disperse eventually. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest, but oh my god, I'm sure it will go soon. So shall we carry on with the rest of the unboxing? So they're interesting. Let's have a look. They feel quite nice. They don't feel exactly weighty. I'm going to pull you up just a little bit. I'm so sorry, you can see my pyjamas. They don't feel like very weighty, so I don't know, is that a good thing? I know it's got a strap that comes with it, but I'm just thinking, if you're playing more of a physical game, is it easier to fall out of your hand, do you know what I mean, without the weight to sort of balance it? But it feels nice. So let's go ahead and take off that top layer and see what they've got inside. So we do have a little tiny information book. I've looked through this a little bit, and it really doesn't have a lot of information in there, just the specifics that you need to know, I guess. So it's got a little diagram of how to play it, like TV mode, tabletop mode, and also how to insert a micro SD card if you need more storage and stuff. So I guess I could work it out, but as I say, I'm still having a confusion in my mind about how it's going to work with my computer screen. But there's that. I don't think it actually tells you how to slide in the controllers. It says 1, 2, but what does that mean? Okay, so you have to charge the controllers as well, is that what it's saying? Okay, so it does say that you can charge it by popping them on the Switch itself and then putting it in the dock. I've always seen people taking it out of the dock, so I don't know. So does that just slide in like that? Okay, so that's pretty cool. So kind of just to simply fall in like so, I guess. And then the other one should also just fall in like that. I haven't put it in like horrifically, like, because I've heard some people have issues with putting it on, and it makes it feel kind of weird. It looks unusually long now. Do you know what I mean? It looks kind of strange. So I just want to make sure I can take these out again. So just up and down. Okay. Seems to be quite okay. I don't want to say easy and then jinx myself and accidentally get it jammed or something. Interesting. I wonder how this is going to feel to actually play. Okay. Well, that's cool. As well as that, it also comes in with what I believe is the HDMI cable for this. Yep. So it's, you know, I guess decent size. Let's have a little look how long it is. Oh gosh, yeah. Pretty long. Oh, I don't even be able to see that. It's decent size. You also get, of course, the charger, which looks like so. Again, it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent size one. Oh, I like that it's grey as opposed to the... Is the other stuff black, or are they all this kind of off-black greyish shade? I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. And in here we get the controller. So if you want to put the Switch controllers in an actual control layout, then that's what you've got. So if you're playing it like TV mode or whatever, it'll be more comfortable, I'd suppose. Unless you're playing games like the, is it 1-2 Switch and ARMS and stuff like that, where you need to use it more like a Wii remote, I'd imagine. Oh, and these, I guess, are the little attachments, which again remind me of the little Wii remotes, where you just slot it on and put it over your wrist, so hopefully you don't throw it somewhere. And lastly, in here we get the dock itself for, I believe, charging purposes, is it? As well as to play TV mode, I do believe. Again, please correct me, guys, in the politest way if I'm saying something wrong or I'm misinformed. I don't usually do these kind of videos, but I just kind of want to get on and share my excitement at finally having a Switch. So At the back of this is where all the fun stuff happens. So this is where you've got all the different ports and everything for the plethora of wires and cables and such that you need. So it's got one for the AC adapter, it's got a USB port, and it's got a HDMI out port as well. So it's all nice and neat because you just close it back again and it's nice and securely tucked away and it doesn't look too ugly and obvious in your face. Yeah, it's really nice. This also seems to collect fingerprints quite a lot, which is strange because it's that sort of textured material. I don't know what material it is, but it's got, like, do you know what I mean, like a scratchy sort of feeling, but it seems to be collecting at my sweaty fingertips like crazy. But again, that's nothing I really bother too much about. So I just want to see how easy this is to store, put in here. Okay, I guess it's in. Oh, the reason I did get a screen protector is some of the guys in the game shop were saying how their screens have been scratched oftentimes by going in and out of this dock, so it'd probably be wise to get one. And I didn't want to have an episode where I dropped it, which is something similar to what I did to my phone. I dropped it before I got a screen protector, so that sucks. But yeah, it seems to fit in there nice and comfortably, even with the controllers attached. So yeah, so far really, really happy. This bit is very long. I didn't expect it to be so long, sorry. But yeah, I guess the next bit is going to be me trying to figure out how to set it up to my computer, but of course first of all I need to give this a long charge first. So I hope this part's been interesting. I just kind of wanted to share my excitement basically and kind of feel like I'm part of the community because it's been forever and I know everyone's already playing their games and all sorts of stuff and I've just barely begun basically. But yeah, I'm going to go give this a charge now, so I'll see you in the next portion. So I'm going to try and attempt to see if I can figure out how to set it up onto my computer. So this is my screen, by the way. I think I've already mentioned what it is. I've got the, I don't know if you can see that, but put it down a little bit. I've got the dock just here. My switch is here. It's almost finished charging, but I'm going to take it off a little bit early. And I'm going to follow the Nintendo rules. So first I have to open the cover on the back of the Nintendo Switch dock. So I've done that, and then it says to connect the AC adapter to the top port and the HDMI cable to the bottom port and then close the cover. So I do believe that would be this one. Oh, I keep accidentally like taking these out and it's really strange. It's difficult to not accidentally hit it. So I think this was the AC adapter, wasn't it? That's in, and then the HDMI cable. I'm curious, I don't feel like it's going to be as straightforward as this, you know. I feel like something's going to stop me. I hope it's bright enough for you guys. It was a bit fiddly. My adapter is already into the power socket. Let me pop this into the back of the computer. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that's that working. Nope, the sound's not working. Figured. Unless I take the sound out of that. Let's see where that could go. Oh, perfect. Excellent. So I've taken my jack from my external speakers and I popped it in the headphone portion of the actual switch in the dock, and it's making a sound on this, and that was far easier than I expected. Excuse the appearance, it was far easier than I expected. I don't know what I was so fussed about, please excuse my idiocy. Thank you very much for watching, I guess. I am actually really excited. I'm just trying to restrain myself. But anyway, speak to you later. Bye! Expect gameplay. I'm gonna get locked in. I have a bad feeling about this. Very bad feeling. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have gone in. Oh no. Sound effect. I like it. That reminds me of the Mako mermaid sign. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. I said that word. Magnetism. Grab onto a metal object using magnetic energy that pours forth from the magnet room. Objects held in a magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Like, I read that, but I didn't actually pay attention to it. Okay. Ooh. Wow. What? Sciencey and techy rather than just magical. I'm supposed to figure out a pattern. Oh guys, I'm going to be here for a while.